President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy will sit down for their first one-on-one meeting this Wednesday since McCarthy secured the House gavel. The White House said the two will discuss the debt ceiling, but reiterated the White House position that raising the debt ceiling is not a negotiation, but rather an obligation. Let's bring in NBC News senior political reporter Sahil Kapoor live on Capitol Hill. Sahil, you've been digging into the 2011 debt ceiling crisis to see how actions taken then may be influencing Biden's decision-making now. What did you find out?
That's right, Mika. There's a moment in 2011 that is so crucial to understanding President Biden's red line today on the debt limit. And I wanted to dig into that a little bit more. So I talked to a former Obama White House official who recounted an Oval Office meeting in 2011. It's the middle of the year. President Obama, Vice President Biden are sitting in the chairs by the fireplace. Some of their top aides are on the couch, and they are just mystified. They're stunned by what had happened. They had negotiated with House Republicans on the debt limit. Negotiations did not go well. It brought the U.S. within days of economic calamity, and they had narrowly averted the cliff. It could have been disastrous for the U.S. and global economy if they didn't find a way in the final moment. And they had all come to the conclusion, sitting in the Oval Office at that moment, that they had made a big mistake. They thought they were doing the right thing in holding these negotiations, and they ultimately decided it was a massive self-inflicted wound because it had taken a toll on the economy, even though they had averted the worst of it. So fast forward to present day. 12 years later, Joe Biden is the president and facing down a new Republican-controlled House that is similarly demanding spending cuts as a price for raising the debt limit. And he is executing on the lesson that he and President Obama believed they had learned in that 2011 Oval Office meeting, which is no negotiations on the debt limit. They'll negotiate on the budget, but not with the threat of default on the table. Speaker McCarthy says that is not acceptable to him. Let's play what McCarthy said yesterday on CBS.
Well, if he's changed his mind from his whole time in the Senate and vice president before, I mean, he literally led the talks in 2011, and he praised having those talks. This is what he's always done in the past.
Now, McCarthy is right that President Biden has changed his mind from 2011, and that's the crucial point, Mika. The two parties see that moment in 2011 very differently. Republicans look back and see a glorious showdown where they stared down a Democratic president and forced $2 trillion in spending cuts. Democrats look at it as a disaster to be avoided at all costs, something that nearly torched the U.S. economy. And that's where you have the White House. Let's put this statement up on the screen from spokesman Andrew Bates saying, quote, asking why it's been 12 years since Democrats stopped paying ransom in exchange for Republicans not triggering an economic crisis is a self-defeating question, unquote. He goes on to say that the 2011 negotiations, in their view, were in good faith, but there was recklessness on the part of Republicans that caused an historic blow to the economy. He says that is why the administration didn't negotiate in 2013 or after. Now, the last part is important as well, because after that 2011 experience, the Obama White House drew the same exact red line with the Republican-controlled House, saying no negotiations on the debt limit, and House Republicans ultimately relented. They lifted the debt ceiling or extended it 4 more times, twice in 2013, once in 2014, once again in 2015, without the threat of default on the table. It's been raised 10 times, as you see, since 2011. And again, that brings us to this moment this week where President Biden is going to meet with Speaker McCarthy on Wednesday. A White House spokesperson tells our colleague Monica Alba that the president will ask what the speaker's plan is and point out that the economic security of all Americans cannot be held hostage to forced unpopular cuts on working families. It looks like President Biden is sticking by this red line for now. We'll see what Speaker McCarthy says in response. Mika.
NBC Sahil Kapoor, thank you very much for your reporting this morning.